Howdy y'all, welcome to Nerd Studio. Merry Christmas. Well, we're out at the range today with this guy. This is a new gun, just picked it up last week. It is the Glock 23C. So, through trades and moving stuff around, we've gotten rid of all of our 40 Smith & Wesson firearms, and so kind of thought, well, it was a good time to acquire a new one. And I've been on kind of a Glock binge lately, and I was talking to Rick at Rock City Guns and said, you know, what do you got in the Glock 40 in the you know, the kind of Glock 19 equivalent. Now you guys know I'm fairly new to Glocks. I'm not a Glock fanboy, so I don't study them incessantly, but I'm really learning to enjoy them. And what sold me on this is it was something different, something I haven't tried. It's a ported model. So this is my first ported firearm. It has ports both in the slide and the barrel, which you know, is supposed to help you keep the muzzle flip down. I haven't shot it a bunch. We're going to shoot it some more today. It does appear to help with the recoil quite a bit. I've always found the 40 caliber kind of snappy for my little doll hands. So so far I'm pretty excited about this gun. So let's see. Let's take it apart and have a look and show you what the porting looks like. This model has been discontinued. It sounds like Glock isn't doing anything in the ported variety these days, so I don't know if that means there are less of these out there. I didn't really study it. I just saw it and went, hey, that's cool. And we'll learn it together because it's what we do here at the studio. All right, let's go over to the bench, tear it apart, and have a look. Okay, the light's a little rough today. This is the shortest day of the year, so bear with me. Hopefully we get a good look at the gun here, but I wanted a chance to give you a close-up look at the porting. So, so the one thing I did almost immediately change out was I really didn't like the feel of the spring in it comes with this model, so I went ahead and got a replacement from Wolf Distributors. You know, I've said this in the video I did on these springs. I don't know if that really makes a difference. I'm not a firearms expert. If you guys don't know that by now, you probably should hear it again. But I did go ahead and replace the spring because it's just feels better. So let's go ahead and pop the barrel out here. So there is the porting in the barrel. I've seen different models of this or different styles of this porting. I'm, you know, again, this is, you know, just me learning my way through it. So hopefully you dig the process. And then there's a close-up look of the porting in the slide. Now, I know that, well, let me say first that other than that, this is looks like a pretty standard Glock 23C. I don't see anything particular about it other than that porting. And now I know companies like Wolf will port your barrels and port your sides for you if you send them in for a fee. You know, I'm fascinated by what this actually does to shooting the gun. Now, one difficulty I'm going to have here is that I've never shot a Glock 23, so I don't have much to compare to. But one of the very cool things about the Glock 23 is this. This is a from Wolf. This is, or Lone Wolf Distributors, a conversion barrel from to convert this gun to a 9mm. And if that doesn't make Glock the AR-15 of the pistol world, nothing does. So I can tell you, shooting out of this barrel feels very much like my Glock 19. In fact, because this barrel's a little heavier, I think it gives you a little less muzzle flip. So let's start out. We'll go shoot some rounds with the 40 barrel and give you a look at that, and then we'll change the barrel out and shoot some 9. All right. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and change to the 9mm barrel and shoot a few rounds. Yep. All right, there we go. All right, the Glock 23C, there you go. Cool gun. That porting really does work. I can really tell the difference. A couple of things just sort of finish up about the gun. With that porting in there, this thing sounds really loud. I don't know if that'll translate on the video or not, but boy, both me and my lovely camera girl went, wow, that's loud. The magazines, when you swap the barrel out to go to 9mm, what you do is you use the Glock 19 magazine. Flop your 9mm in that, and you effectively have a Glock 19. But it's a really soft shooting 9mm, and it's got to be because of the weight of that Lone Wolf Distributors barrel. But it's actually quite pleasant to shoot that way. I've got a couple other doodads for that conversion barrel. I've got actually another barrel with it's threaded on the end. I got a compensator we're still playing with, and if I can get all that working and start having fun with that, I'll come out and make a video on that because that's pretty cool too. So let me just sort of say that I'm not going to get involved in the caliber wars. I think it's silly, but what I do want to say is, you know, these videos are about how these guns and these parts and these things work for me. And for me, I have little doll hands. Look at these guys, boy, they're nothing. And I type for a living. I'm not out swinging on axe hammers and doing that stuff. I never have. I've spent my entire adult life behind a desk doing this. So the 40 caliber to me is intimidating. The recoil is hard for me to manage. Most of those guns kind of hurt my hand right here when I shoot them. Grip is always an issue for me because I have such small hands. Sometimes it's hard for me to get the pistol in the right position in my hand and still have enough room to get my trigger around it, or my finger around the trigger. So shooting the 40 Smith & Wesson, the recoil has always been intimidating, and I've always worried that I was going to have trouble controlling it. And in fact, because I think about that, I do have trouble controlling it. It's harder for me to put back on target. Now, every time I say this, I know, well, I got rid of this 40 and I got a 9mm and blah, 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 blah. I get that the trolls weigh in and say, you girly man, you know, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, look, you know, if you're looking for a testosterone fest, go find another channel. You're not going to find it here. I am a computer nerd. I'm not out flexing my muscles and doing that kind of stuff. It just isn't me. So if that's what you're looking for, you know, you're looking for somebody who's going to put on a cool skeleton mask or crawl around in his backyard shooting at stuff, go somewhere else. You know, if you want to see an everyday nerd go out and work his way through learning a firearm, then hang around. So just to say that the 9mm is, for me, what's right for my for my strength and for my anatomy. It's the gun that I'm going to be most confident with. Yeah, I can shoot this 40. I hit the targets, but it isn't what I'm going to feel confident carrying. I've gone out and I've done the research, and I know that calibers aside, the most important thing is going to be hitting the target. If the 40 somehow does more damage, which I don't believe it to be the case, but if that's what it turns out to be, the 40 is going to have more stopping power. If I can't hit the guy because I'm going all around and can't control the firearm, I'm just dangerous. So, you know, that's how it works for me. If the 40 works for you, God bless, go big. I'm glad you're happy with it. But you know, you're not going to be able to convince me I should stick with the 40. I know my own body, and that's what I'm comfortable with. So there you go. My not weighing in on the caliber wars. Maybe I did a little. I only knows. Yeah. All right. Always remember, anybody can shoot. Anybody can shoot and have fun. And let me stress that a bunch. This is fun. I go out and shoot mostly to have fun. And that's why I make the videos. To have fun. So go out and shoot and have fun. We'll see you next time.